I am wonderful. I apologize for being late. I'm doing chores. I'm fixing Miss Sherwood's golf. We're doing her laundry.
Where are you right now?
We're actually in Nashville for a day. We just got in from Denver, and then we're heading out to Sacramento tomorrow. So.
Fantastic. Well, we're very glad that you could join us on the radio show with JP and Lauren, and we're very excited that you're finally coming back to Nebraska. Is everybody okay down in Oklahoma? I know you had some tornadoes and stuff go through there. Yeah,
our thoughts and prayers are with everybody, but we checked in with, everybody. Of course, the first thing was the girls.
Right.
They're all good, and thank God. And just, man, that was some pretty scary pictures last night. That was pretty well defined out in Sand Springs and stuff. So our thoughts and prayers are with those people. That's a good community there.
Definitely. And as a parent, it's just like the first thing that pops in your mind. I got to get a hold of the kids, make sure they're okay.
Absolutely.
And once that's done, then you can kind of rest a little bit.
Yeah, and everybody was great. The good thing about being raised in Oklahoma, I'm sure it's the same way in Nebraska, you learn at an early age, hopefully the right things to do that increase your chances for a good outcome.
Exactly.
Well trained. How many of your girls are still in Oklahoma?
We got two of them there. I got my oldest two are going to Oklahoma State, where I was lucky enough to go to school, and the youngest one ended up going to Belmont, and that's where Miss Sherwood went to school. So it's pretty cool that your alma maters are represented. Actually, when I took my oldest girl, recruiting, I took her to Penn State, I took her to Nebraska, and I took her to A&M because those were the schools that I was so impressed with out on tour last time. And she ended up, I was going to Oklahoma State to do something for my school there, and she asked if she could jump along and ride along. And about 30 minutes on the campus there, she goes, "Dad, this is where I want to go." So
nice.
Awesome. Everybody was very sweet to her, but she ended up being a Cowboy.
So you did tour Nebraska?
Yeah, I love that school, man. Last time we were there, Osborne himself had us down the field and talking, and you talk about a class act. That man right there is amazing. So he just represents in the school, and just love that school.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, Garth Brooks on the phone with us. We're very excited. Do you consider this a comeback? Or is this just, I took some time, hang with the girls, and now I'm back and doing what I do great?
You know what? Actually, you can call it both, I guess. Because truthfully, I never thought I'd get to do it again.
Really?
And then when you say goodbye, you're sitting there going, well, I don't know what the future is, but the truth is it wasn't a hard choice because anybody that's ever been a parent, there's nothing that's cooler or more important than being a parent.
Right.
So I got to trade something that I dearly loved to something that I worshipped.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was fine. And then, me and Miss Sherwood were talking about the house being empty, and it was actually her that said, "Would you ever think about touring again?" And I about swallowed my tongue because I would love to tour again, but I was scared to death. Nobody would show up, man. And this has been a sweet, sweet time in my life of Paige.
Yeah. You're very lucky to have Tricia. She's a wonderful lady and a motivator and an amazing cook. Do you find, is she cooking the right kind of stuff for you? Because I know you got to keep your energy up and doing these shows, but sometimes you just go a little crazy, get some home cooking, and she's got all the cooking shows and the cookbooks and stuff. Is she keeping you healthy?
Have you seen me? She's an amazing cook. And, people think it's easy to stay 260 pounds, but you got to work at it.
Yeah.
And it's, I love her cooking, and she's a phenomenal cook. And she does it every day, which is wild.
I was going to ask what it's like to be on the road with her, but I think maybe more importantly, what would she say it's like to be on the road with you?
Oh, well, she's constantly babysitting me, and she's, we're always, this is a perfect thing. We went to hear somebody speak the other night, and all the way home, what happens when we go hear these things or we come home from parties, she explains to me what everybody said, because I don't know if you know her, but one of the things that people don't know about her is how smart this woman is. She's sharp, and her sister's the same way. Her sister's got a PhD and stuff, so she's a sharp woman. So I think that's what I really enjoy about her is she's talented, she's loving, she's all this stuff. But man, you talk about sharp-witted. If you get in a fight with her, it's like she's like fighting an unarmed man when she argues with you.
You're the unarmed man.
Yes.
So now that you are back out on the road and having all kinds of new interactions with fans, is there anything that really jumps out as just the weirdest interaction you've ever had with a fan? A really odd gift or something like that?
Oh, well, you get asked to sign some odd things.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever signed?
Well, I can't tell you the weirdest thing I ever signed, but the second weirdest thing I ever signed was a pig.
A pig?
And then, you sign for these FFA guys all the time. They're, the pig's name's Garth or, whatever. So you're signing stuff, cop cars, stuff like that. It's just, it's just weird. Some of the things people have you sign, but it's all because they have fun and they love your music, and that's the sweetest thing.
Right.
Fantastic. We're talking to Garth Brooks live. He's going to be here. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. sharp. Friday, May 8th. Saturday, May 9th up in Omaha. And these suckers are going to go fast. You want to make sure you're ready to go. And you want to get on Ticketmaster.com. We've got the links. We'll pop it up on our website and Facebook and Twitter for everybody. You're making it real affordable like you always do. $75 and everybody can come up and party with you. And you're going to pretty much take the entire month of May and hang in Omaha.
Right?
All right?
You know what, man? If that happens, count me in.
Right.
And man, everybody's been talking about how they love the price of this ticket. My gosh, that's still a lot of money, and nobody ever comes by themselves, so double it. And some of these places, oh my gosh, Buffalo had parking for $45. That's like, are you kidding me? So it's crazy. So you add up the night, it gets expensive. So first and foremost, just feel very appreciative that people even think about coming to the show, and just feel so lucky.
How do you do 2 shows in one night? I mean, I've seen like State College with the ones you just sold out. You've got like a 7 and then 10:30. How do you do that?
Oh man, it's fantastic when you love what you do for a living. It's like I always compare it to this: if your job was eating ice cream, okay. And your boss comes in and goes, whew, you're going to have to pull a double shift tonight. You're like, okay. I can do that. Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, so you have obviously been in country music a long time. You've seen a lot of artists come and go. Of the younger artists that are recording now, who do you think is the real deal? Who do you think we'll still be listening to 20 years from now of the guys and women that are recording now?
Oh, that's tough because I don't know who you consider new and not new, but you're not going to find a more talented or sweeter guy than Keith Urban. Yeah. I tell you what, this Hunter Hayes kid, there could be a pair of shoes laying around in some hallway somewhere, and he'll find some way to play that. I mean, that kid's crazy. I like Jason Aldean's stuff, to tell you the truth. Yeah. I think he's laying down some stuff. The little girl, Miranda, she understands the art of song choice. Right. Because there's nothing that she comes out with that sounds like what she's already done or sounds like what's coming next. And that right there, for me, is the key to longevity.
So much passion in the music that she does. And yeah, I can see that. And she's said before that she's been influenced by you. So I can definitely see it coming out.
That's very sweet. That's one of the things about being the old man now. All of a sudden in the business is these kids come and they have stories of their parents, raising them on Garth stuff and stuff. So it's very sweet to hear those stories.
The amazing Garth Brooks on the phone with us. We've got one more segment for you. Just a rapid fire couple of questions we want to just fire off real quick and get your quick answers from, and then we'll let you do your thing. Just something silly to wrap things up. You good with that?
Okay, I'm just going to warn you right now. I'm good at this.
Okay,
all right.
Good. So we got the clock. I've got a clock ready to go. All right, I've got the first question. Okay,
Miss Yearwood.
Yeah, exactly. Always right? Miss Yearwood. Exactly. Most important hair in country music: Jake Owen or Tyler Hubbard or Florida Georgia Line?
Oh, the fact that they got hair. Love it.
Love it.
Good answer. At almost 7 miles below sea level, Challenger Deep is literally the lowest place on Earth. Do you have friends there?
Yes.
You do? Good. I thought you might.
Of course.
If you had to give up either ice cream or cheese forever, which you pick?
Oh, easy. Cheese to give up, never ice cream.
No. I like the way you think. Have you ever gotten up on stage, looked out at the crowd, and realized you had no idea what city you were in?
No, and so happy about that.
Yeah, that's the man right there. Settle an argument for us. Do real men watch The Bachelor?
No.
Dang it. Man.
Thank you. Garth Brooks just made that argument for us.
No.
I think Garth Brooks just took JP's man card.
He pretty much did.
Who would win in a fight, Superman or Batman?
Superman.
And finally, as a man with 3 daughters, and I know how this goes, he's got a 14-year-old, who's your favorite Disney princess?
Oh, dude, the girl off the Genie, off Aladdin. Isn't that Jasmine?
Oh, Jasmine. Wow.
Guys,
Nice pick.
I ain't kidding you. I saw a commercial 2 days ago with her on it. She looks exactly the same.
It's like she doesn't age.
Oh, she's fantastic. I think she's hot.
We could bottle that up. We could all enjoy that, couldn't we? Well, Garth, thank you so much for your time. We wish you the best. We cannot wait to see you in the month of May. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, this is going to be a blast, man. I can't wait. Thank you for all the help. I hope tomorrow goes great for everybody that wants a ticket. I just hope there's somebody that does, and we're ready to come play.